Hello, welcome to another episode of Michael's Corner. Tonight, I am doing an interview with Apex. Now, before I get to that, y'all were y'all's probably wondering why I'm wearing a Damon Knight shirt. I'm gonna tell you why I'm wearing a Damon Knight shirt. One of my good friends, well, he passed away unexpectedly over the weekend. And I am brave enough to do this episode because I was thinking about canceling my plans, but I didn't want to let anybody down. So I'm going to go ahead and do this episode and just bring Apex in here because I probably canceled my live streams like 2 or 3 times already. So let's try this again one more time. I'm gonna bring Apex on here, and then if it doesn't work, I'll just have to cancel this interview, and then I'll tell him I'll reschedule it for another time. So let's try this again one more time. Mm-hmm. Okay, here we go. Okay, there we go. All right,
Hold on. Gotcha.
there we go.
Michael.
Hey, oh my goodness. I had to cancel this live stream about 3 times. Because first time, the first 2 times, try to say invite, it didn't. You told me that you didn't receive the
Yeah.
invite, so I had to cancel that live stream, and then it froze on me, so I had to end the live stream, do this, and now finally, the rest is history.
We did it. We're here. We made it.
Yeah, we made it finally. So, like I sent you the message, I have some questions to ask you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's like I am brave enough to do this interview because um, Damon Knight, one of my good friends in wrestling, had passed away, and I'm wearing his shirt in his honor. And man, I don't know if you can see right here, he
Got it
signed.
signed.
I got his sign and everything. So
That's awesome.
I can't wash his shirt because he got this sign.
That's beautiful.
So
Beautiful.
thank you. So, anyways, let's get on to the questions.
All right, buddy.
My first question to you is, how did you get into the wrestling business?
Woo. Yeah. How did I get into the wrestling business? Well, wrestling's always been a part of me. So I can remember wrestling as far back as I have memories. And I guess the thing that really got me started really would be this will date me a little bit, but WrestleMania 3. The whole spectacle of it all. I mean, it was Hulk Hogan versus Andre the Giant, but the whole thing of like MTV coming out and like the rock stars with, it was like Hollywood and wrestling, and it was such a huge event, like everybody knew about it. And but anyways, I saw Hogan and Andre, and that body slam was just, I was hooked from a little kid. Became a huge Hulkamaniac. And yeah, so years later, it was about 2017. I had made the decision that I really wanted to wrestle. Like, if there's anything I want to do in life, I want to be a performer. And so I began my journey, and there was nothing in Minneapolis at the time. So it was about 2015. It was at this time, and I had talked to my family and said I want to wrestle, and this is what I'm going to do. I'll give it a couple years to find a school somewhere around here, but other than that, I'm gonna travel somewhere and I'm gonna do this. I have to. And so then, lo and behold, I'm sitting down with my grandma one night for dinner, and she says, "Hey," she said, "I was looking in the newspaper today, and looks like there's a wrestling school in Minneapolis." And I went, "Wait, what?" She dropped down the newspaper, and I saw it, and there's Sean Devari, Ken Anderson, and I went, "Wait, what?" And like, as soon as I saw the address in the newspaper, I dropped my fork, my knife. I got up from the table, drove straight over to the academy, and walked in there. There was nobody there. Went through the next door, and then that's where they had the ring and everything. And Sean and Ken were there, and so they stopped and talked to me, and the rest is really history. So I actually joined the academy in 2017. I ended up having to walk away due to some personal reasons. And then on my journey back, I was going to start about 2 weeks before, or 2 weeks after COVID hit was when my scheduled class was going to start. So COVID hit, and then we had to wait another year, and we got rolling back in, was it March? So.
Well, that's good. That's good that you got, yeah, yeah, that's good. That's a quite a story. Um, yeah, and I've been hearing a lot of good things about the academy and whatnot. So
Awesome. Love it.
um, my second question to you is, gosh darn it, it's like, oh my God, my mind is like elsewhere.
Yeah.
So, I know I posted that in the messenger. So, so, how many matches have you had so far?
So how many matches have I had so far? I have 7 under my belt, 7 or 8 under my belt, and then right now I'm on a little bit of a hiatus. So I recently, just this last Monday, I had to go in and have shoulder surgery, so I'm all laid up here for a little bit right now. So I actually just spent this last week just trying to get my bearings back in my head, and so start physical therapy tomorrow, and then we'll just roll with it from there. But
Yeah, and thank you for doing this interview with me because I know you just had surgery a week ago, and I found out that my friend Damon Knight passed away, and thanks for doing this with me. So
no, I appreciate it. I appreciate you having me on. So no, this gave me something to really look forward to here. So I appreciate it, Michael.
mhm. So so if it were up to you, who would who would you like to face in the ring next?
Um, oh boy, boy. There's so many people I'd love to share the ring with. I guess off the top of my head, one name that comes to mind, which is also somebody that people bring up to me quite a bit, is actually Freak Show Cho, another Academy guy.
Yeah,
But
that guy.
I think Freak Show and Apex could have a really one heck of a match, to be honest. So I think that's something that could actually be built around as far as storytelling. And but that's someone that I definitely want to share the ring with. But I mean, there's so many people that I could name. I've been really fortunate to share the ring with people like Paul Verk and JDX and Mitch Paradise, and I mean just so many other guys. But Freak Show Cho, Rampage Santana, the System,
Oh, you
Like I
can't
said, though,
touch the system.
the
I'll
list
be
goes
mad
on and
as
on and
hell.
on, though, you know.
You
So,
can't touch the system. I'll be mad as hell. I'll be mad as hell if you touch the system.
no, one of these days, it's gonna happen. So,
Well, I'm gonna happen to be there either at the MAW Warrior TV show, and and if you get if you touch the system, I, I have to give you a hard time. Oh, and All Out Pro Wrestling, that's Pete King, um,
mhm.
says you should face a guy named Moses Mayhem.
Oh my gosh, Moses, holy cow, that'd be awesome. I'd love that opportunity too. So, yeah, that'd be really cool.
Mm-hmm. Um. So. My next question to you is um. Okay. You had 7 matches under your belt. Um. You know who I would love to see you face though is that goddamn Matthias. Oh
Oh,
my God,
that
he gets on my nerves.
yeah, he's got a mouth on him, doesn't he?
He sure has a big mouth, just like Damon Knight does. Oh, God bless his soul.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Matthias, I'm sure him and I'll, I'm sure we'll be spending some time in the ring too in the future. So
Oh
that'll
my
be that'll be
God. Oh my
fun.
God. He has a big mouth just like I do. I don't know if you experienced Michael Mode yet, but I bet you will. You will. Um, I'm not. It's this is not the time or the place, but you'll see me. You see me going Michael Mode at wrestling shows. Let me tell
No,
you. Actually, who said Moses Mayhem was the Bully Brand Company actually said that.
ooh, ooh,
Yeah.
setting things up there.
Yeah, I still gotta get in touch with them because I want to get a shirt made soon. But
Oh,
I'm
okay.
not gonna go through all the details because I'm gonna make everybody wait. I want to make
Yeah, yeah,
everybody wait.
that's
Shoot.
right.
So my next question to you is this. So, what what do Apex likes to do on when he's not wrestling? Um, what does he do on his spare time?
Oh, what does Apex like to do? Besides looking in the mirror and being pissed off, or no, Apex actually on his free time, so he does his ass kicking in the ring, and then he goes home and makes a nice warm cup of tea and knits his grandmother a sweater for Christmas, and you know holds on to the wife and the kids, and just enjoys life a little bit.
Oh,
Now, actually,
now
Apex is
this
actually
que-
pretty laid back, so.
now this question came back to me. So, what advice do you want to give to anyone who wants to be a pro wrestler? Now it's
Oh,
coming back.
all right. Any advice for anyone who wants to become a pro wrestler?
Any
I
advice?
guess the first piece of advice that I would give anyone who wants to become a pro wrestler is, um, just to know that there's so many more avenues in the business than just an in-ring performer. If you love professional wrestling, there's a place for anyone to fit in, and regardless. And um, you gotta believe in yourself, be willing to work as hard as you can, and believe in yourself, and there's really nothing you can't do. Because I have watched, one of the best things about wrestling is the camaraderie that we all have with each other. But being able to go to camp and watching people at week one who can hardly do a front roll, and then watching that same person 3 months later and they're having full on matches when initially when you met them you thought there's no way that this person's going to be able to do this, but they put forth the work, the hard work, the effort, they believed in themselves. And when you don't believe in yourself and everyone's there to pick you up, to remind you like, hey, why you're here, and this is your dream, this is your goal, you fight for it, it's what you do. So no, really, I guess just any advice, believe in yourself, know that you can do it. There's a place for anybody as far as if you want to be a referee, a valet, a manager, anything behind the scenes, production, if you just want to be a part of ring crew and security there's just so much to it, commentary, so much to it that if you want to do it, you can do it. So,
Mm-hmm. And
definitely.
my advice I'm going to give to people who wants to be in the business, you got to learn how to take constructive criticism.
You do. Yes, you do. Yep. You have to be
Mhm.
open-minded to everybody. So,
And
yeah, what you may think is right up here isn't always right. So, and you got to be okay with that. So,
and also too, I want to bring this up because I want to bring this up. You're gonna be stuck with doing promos and interviews. You'll be stuck with doing promos and interviews like this. You gotta put yourself out there,
yeah,
and
yeah,
that's the only way you can get exposed.
yeah.
Because you know you gotta be able to do a promo video, and you gotta learn how to do an interview like this.
Right.
You know, that's the only way. Yeah, because
Well, perfect
when you
example
get
since,
yeah, 'cause
like right now, since I'm injured right now, though, what I was going to say, it's like it's same concept. Like the only way I can even keep myself relevant now that I'm able to say I'm starting to heal, is promos, interviews, still showing up at the shows. These are all the things I got to continue to do for the next few months just to keep myself kind of somewhat irrelevant. So,
yeah,
hopefully those
I
hopefully
was
those 50 people who saw me before remember who I am when I'm back. So
I was just about to say that because you don't want to be forgotten. That's the thing. If it's like if you're out for like few months and you don't make yourself relevant, then people will start to forget
yep,
about you.
yep,
So that's the reason why you gotta you gotta stay relevant. You gotta keep doing these interviews and promo videos and all of this so that you can stay relevant.
that's right.
Mhm.
Yep. And I got to keep
Mhm.
myself going too, because since I can't go to camp and I can't like train or practice right now, I still got to be busy in what I can do. So it's still going to be showing up to camp and watching everyone else, hearing what coaches have to say, working on my character development, working on these promos, exactly what you're talking about, though. So it never stops.
Mhm.
It never stops.
Yeah, yeah. So, um, what is your favorite color?
My favorite color,
Mm-hmm.
let's just make it easy and say black.
Okay, because my favorite color, oh my God, Bill Williams is gonna hate me for this. You know who Bill
Yeah,
Williams
of
is?
course. Yep.
He's also one of my good friends. He's one of my good friends. We both got a lot in common. We're both hecklers. We're, we're both hecklers. We both like wrestling. We both like to be political. And oh my God, it's just coming full circle. But anyhow, my favorite color is blue. Blue is my favorite color because you know why? I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you something. And I probably told this to everyone. I probably told this on previous episodes of Michael's Corner. I have autism, and that and there might be some days that I even forget that I have a disability.
Hmm.
Everybody accepts me for who I am. I am well functioned. I'm able to do the things that regular person would do without a disability.
Hmm.
So so um people, I just like doing these interviews and because this is what I love to do. This is my favorite hobby. This is what I love to do, you know?
No, that's
And
awesome, Michael. That's that's really cool. I had no idea that you had autism.
yeah,
Oh, more power to you. That's
and
great, man. Because that's a
speaking of autism, I know somebody else who has autism.
is he a
Kyle Pro.
pro? Pro?
Kyle Pro.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, he
The
too has
missing piece.
he too has autism. Uh, oh my God. And you know what? He reminds me of me because he's just a regularly he's function well guy and and I give him hell sometimes and he gives me hell right back because if I don't wear his shirt,
Yeah.
he'll get mad at me. And should have seen you should have seen the interview that he did with Indie Talk. He said Michael has a big mouth. Yes, I do.
No
And I was
denying
like,
that.
ain't that the damn truth? I watched that episode over and over again. And I was like, oh my God, he just nailed it right in the head, man. So, oh my God, you gotta show Kyle Pro some love because he's a funny dude, man. Once you get to know him, you gotta get to know him. You got to
Yeah.
get to know me. You gotta get along with me. If I see you not doing, if I see if you doing something that I don't like, that doing something in the ring that I don't like, I'll hate you for it. And my first reaction was, ain't that the damn truth? That's my first reaction. That's all, bro. I'm telling you. This guy made me laugh every time.
Yeah, Kyle's a good
Oh,
brother.
man.
Kyle's
I can
definitely a
tell.
good brother.
See, now I'm feeling so much better now. I'm feeling better.
Good.
Whew. So, um, so, um, what is your goals when after you recently had surgery? So, what is your goals for returning back into the ring?
Well, right now my goals are more immediate future. So I got tomorrow's my first day of physical therapy. Go from there. They tell me anywhere between 4 to 6 months. And so I'm just gonna push myself as hard as I can, and not overdo it. So just gonna be listening to my own body a lot. But you know,
You nailed it
um,
right. You nailed it right ahead, Apex. You gotta listen to your body.
yeah,
Don't
no, for sure.
overdo it. Please don't overdo it. I just want you to have, know, plan it out. Let your shoulder heal
Yep,
because
yep,
you want that to heal. And
yep.
if you pushing yourself too much, you might re-injure injury again, and I don't want to see you get injured like that. So take, please, please. I'm just a wrestling fan. Just take my word for it, because I you know something? Can I tell you this, Apex?
Mm-hmm.
I I been been going to indie pro wrestling shows for almost 12 years. I've been in the business for 9 years. I have seen the ups and a lot ups and downs in the business.
Mm-hmm.
And my job is to make sure, you know, mine is, you know, making sure that everything is, I want I want this to be more fun and exciting and enjoyable. That's my job.
Mm-hmm.
My job is to make sure it's a safe environment and the wrestlers are not injured that much. Making sure that they heal properly and not rush themselves,
Yep.
And also to make it the best any I go to these wrestling shows, just making sure that it becomes one of the greatest shows that I be involved in. Because if I see one wrong thing that a wrestler is doing outside outside of wrestling, then and if it's all over the news, you probably heard me say about this. I'll just erase them.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just erase them all, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But 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 so far, I ever since everything's starting to open it back up again, I'm really enjoy, going to wrestling shows again, filming the wrestling action, because that's what I do, film the
Mm-hmm.
wrestling action and put it on my YouTube channel, and that's what I did over the weekend.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
I went to the MIW show, started filming matches for Terry Fox.
Yep.
Um, Terry Fox is the owner of MIW.
Right.
So um, love his shows. I'm going to more of his shows now because he puts on great shows
Mm-hmm.
and whatnot. So um, yeah, so this is what I love to do. So, just take my advice and just train, just work hard to get back in the ring because, I would like to see you back in the ring. I haven't
Thank you.
seen you in the ring too much, but
Nope. No.
but I would love to see you back in the ring in person, When you see me when you see me at a wrestling show, Michael Mo is activated.
Yes. Oh, I
Oh,
know it is.
oh yes, it's activated. Um, so one more question I gotta ask you before I let you go because I got some stuff to do before I go to bed and whatnot. Oh my God! Now this is a funny question. What do you think? I bet you know they. I, I watch the news every night.
Mm-hmm.
Not the news. I watch the weather, and they're predicting snow. If you if you saw it snowing outside right now, what will be your what will Apex do?
I'll probably step outside and piss on it.
Oh my God!
I'd
Oh
write my name in the snow.
yeah, I tell you, I guess that you don't like snow. Mm.
I'm not a big fan of the winter. No, I don't like cold. I don't mind snow. I don't mind snow. I just don't like when it gets overly cold and windy and blah blah blah. So
Yeah, And you know what? I like to end my interviews by, you know, naming at least five. I'm gonna name five wrestlers. You let me know what you think of them.
Okay.
And if you don't like the particular wrestler, you know, you can say pass.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
Kyle Pro. What do you think of it?
Great performer. Awesome human being. Like I said before, very good brother. Caring. Um, never gives up.
Mm-hmm. Rampage Santana.
Cocky SOB. But deserving of it because he can back it up. So, love Rampage. He's got such a bright future ahead of him. Nah, he's definitely a bar of excellence as far as people that I know really well. That is someone that anyone could look up to. I love Rampage. So,
Mm-hmm. Brandon Gore. Or excuse me, Brandon Gore.
hey, hey, Brandon Bohr, that actually works. So, uh, oh, that's funny. Oh man, I hope he sees that. Oh no,
What do you think of him?
Brandon. No, I've known Brandon since he started. Really good kid though. Again though, like his athleticism is through the roof. Sky is really the limits for him. Um, Another good brother. I've really enjoyed watching him grow over the last 5 years or so.
Mm-hmm. The revolutionary Bill Williams.
Revolutionary Bill Williams, again, great performer. Way Amazing guy, amazing person, amazing human being. As far as being able to pick somebody's brain or just someone who's willing to talk to you, build right there. Um, yeah, nothing bad to say about him. So somebody that
Yeah,
I definitely want to. I want to be able to share the ring with all five of these people in the future. So
mhm. Nothing bad to say about Bill Williams. Like I said earlier, him and we got a lot of things in common. We both like wrestling. We're both hecklers, and we're both like to be political. So
mhm.
we got some things in common. So, but I'm still gonna get Bill Williams for going heel on me back in August at that 10/29 bar show.
Yeah.
Gone I heel on me. Are you
Yep.
kidding me? I always heckle at him about that. Yes, you know. Okay. I think number four is no, yeah. JDX. Oh, I already said
JDX. No,
I
no, you didn't say
already said
JDX. No, I mentioned him earlier. So sorry about that.
yeah, it's
JDX.
okay.
Yeah, no, absolute, just a bar of excellence, and he just gets better and better and better. I don't even know where the heck that guy comes from, but
Mhm.
oh, but I know
Okay.
JDX is, yeah, he's got so much talent, it's not even funny. So he's a complete package.
Mhm. Yeah, I'm surprised he's not in AEW right now.
Oh yeah.
AEW right now. The talent that he has right now, this kid deserves to be in AEW or something
Yeah.
or WWE. Well, he was on NXT. Oh my God, about 3, 4 years ago, and uh, so and my and lastly, what do you think of PD Brown?
PD Brown. So personally, I haven't really got to know PD yet. I know all about him through the Academy, AWF. I definitely know who he is. So, and I've looked forward to actually meeting him at some point. But from what I see, uh, again, great performer, first and foremost. But he does a lot of good things just in the business, from what I see on the outside, as far as with the AWF and stuff like that. So,
Hmm.
no, my hat's off to him. He's doing a great job for himself.
Now I'm gonna add one more wrestler to be fair because I put I said PD Brown and you don't know him, you don't know him that well enough. And what about Matthias? Oh my God, Matthias.
Oh, Matthias. Gosh. Oh, let's see here. Let's keep this PG. So Matthias, um, he's like that. Oh, he's like the typical kid who got picked on in school, and then when he got older, took the authority out on everyone else, kind of guy.
He's
Um,
a loudmouth.
he's a loudmouth. Yep, he'll run his mouth. He's a loudmouth. But he seems to do a pretty good job at backing himself up too, and I gotta hand him that. So,
Yeah, I'll hand him that too.
yeah, he definitely
But
backs it up. But he's definitely somebody I'd love to get my hands on here when I
yeah,
come back. So,
I can sense I can sense it in your face that you want to get your hand on Matthias. And I
yeah,
think all pro wrestling, whatever, should book that match because I'm telling once you heal it up, of
yeah,
course. Oh my God. Every time I'm
yeah.
thinking of Matthias, I just want to get my hands on myself. He's kind of he kind of reminds me he kind of reminds me of this one wrestler named 6% Body Fat Rob James. Because he has a big mouth and he kind of reminds me of him
Hmm.
when being loud and having a big mouth and never shuts up. Oh my goodness. Matthias, oh, and the thing is, I'm gonna have him on my show in January. Oh my
Well, I'm
God.
sorry,
Whoo!
man.
Okay. Well, where can fans follow you on social media?
Social media. What do I got? I got my Facebook page, which is just all caps APEXX, and then my Instagram is lowercase I underscore M underscore Apex 13. I think.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
don't even know anymore. Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
All right. All right. Well, fans, you know, you guys can follow me on social media. You know the drill. Facebook is Michael's Corner. Twitter is at Michael Pam, even though Twitter is a controversial controversial website to go to. And, and you can follow me on YouTube at Michael's Wrestling Channel. You know, that's where I post all my content is on my YouTube channel, Michael's Wrestling Channel. Very easy to remember. So, okay, well, Apex, thank you for doing this with me.
thank you, Michael. It was fun.
All right. Well, you take care. We should do this again. We should do this again,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah. Anytime. Anytime.
All right. Well, you have yourself a good night, all right?
Yep. You too.
Uh,
All right. If I don't see you at any shows before Christmas, Merry Christmas, Michael.
yeah, Merry Christmas to you too.
All right.
All
All right. You take
right.
care.
Yep. So that was an interesting interview. Um, uh, I just love doing these interviews with people because this is what I love to do. This is my favorite hobby and whatnot. So you guys, that will do it for this episode of Michael's Corner. You guys take care, and I will see you guys in the next episode of Michael's Corner.